Welcome back to Just Scribble. When I was doing my 2024 work planner setup video, I mentioned that Planner Press had come out with some additional designs for their vinyl wraps that you put on your notebooks and planners, and that I had ordered one for my work planner, and that when that arrived, we would check it out and put it on together. And my order has arrived, so we are going to check it out and put it on together. So this is my order. Let me take it out of the plastic so we don't have noise and glare, and then we will check out everything that I ordered. So I do have an unboxing of the first vinyl wraps that I ordered from Planner Press, and I'll put a link in the cards so you can check out that video. But since that video, they launched more sizes and also more designs, and so I snagged mostly this like basic black and white check, but then also this floral because I thought it was really pretty. But I snagged this check in a few different sizes, including the one that we're going to put on my work planner in this video. I did get this freebie sticker sheet with the winter holiday stickers. And then I got a little card that talks about their digital dash box. I will put information about that down in the description box below. And I also talked a little bit about this in my last video when I shared the other vinyls that I bought. So I think I bought 6 vinyl wraps, and we'll go through each one of them. All of them except for this one are the exact same print. They're just in different sizes. So this one is a floral, and this one is in the B6 Stalogy Perfect Fit size. What that means is that it's cut perfectly with the curved edges to perfectly fit your full year B6 Stalogy. So you have to be super careful when you apply it to line it all up, but it will be a perfect fit and you won't have to trim or cut or do anything. So I ordered that. I just thought this floral was just so pretty. I love the realistic florals with the line art, and I thought it would be pretty on a Stalogy all year round. So I snagged that. And that looks like that's the same florals that are on this little card, or pretty similar. And then I ordered, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 in this black and white check. It's just very plain and basic, and I love it. I think it is the perfect thing to wrap your planner or your notebook in. Then you could add stickers if you wanted, or you could put a hollow cover over it. I just think it's perfect. These actually tell you the size and style that you ordered on them, which is awesome. I'm hoping that they're going to be doing that on all of them going forward. But I ordered a B6 Extra Stalogy. So this is a non-perfect fit. So the edges are not curved, and that allows you to be a little less precise when you put this on your B6 Stalogy, or to put it on other B6 notebooks that may not be the exact same size as a Stalogy. So you'll lay it on and then you'll trim off any excess and curve the edges as needed. Then I ordered the same thing in the perfect fit for the B6 Stalogy. B6 is just such a great size for so many things. And I have a ton of jelly covers and leather covers for B6. And so although I'm not using that as my planner size for 2024, it is a size that I often journal in. It's the size of my commonplace book, and I just think it's a great size. So I thought I would go ahead and order one while it was available. And then I ordered one in the Hobonichi Weeks Extra. So same idea. It's not sized for an exact fit on a Hobonichi Weeks. That way you could use it on other notebooks or planners that are sized similarly to a Hobonichi Weeks. And then you can just trim off the extra. Or if you were applying this to your Hobonichi Weeks, you wouldn't have to be quite so exact. The check on the Hobonichi Weeks is a little bit smaller, as you can see, than the check on the B6 Stalogy because the notebook itself is smaller. And I got one in the regular TN size, so standard TN size, also in the extra, because I wasn't sure what planners or notebooks I was going to want to use these on as far as the week size and the TN size, because I do have notebooks like from Sterling Ink. I decided that the extra would be better. That way I could make sure that it fits. And then lastly, I got the Hobonichi A5 Extra, and this is for my work planner. This is the main reason that I ordered, but because I was ordering and I really liked this basic check, I decided to get it in a few different sizes. So we are actually going to put this on my 2024 work planner together here on this video. This is the first time I've done this, so we will see how it goes. Hopefully it's a fairly smooth process. But first we have to take my work planner out of this systemic cover from Kikuyo that I have it in. And then I have to take it out of this Catspresso Co. jelly cover. So let me do that real quick. So this is my A5 Franklin Planner Daily that I'm using for work. I do have a full video sharing the setup of this planner, how I'm going to use it, how I decorated it, tabs, all of the things. So I'll link that in the cards up above so you can check it out. But hopefully, I wanted to kind of rest this against it and see. Oh yeah, looks like it's going to be perfect. So hopefully this is a fairly smooth process. Now these vinyl wraps, they do have a lot of them that are seasonal. And so originally I thought you could buy them and then you could just take it off and put on a new one when the season changed and changed up your planner for the season. But they're permanent vinyl, so I don't think you can take these off and change them. So I think if you put one on and you wanted to change the vinyl cover, you would have to just cover over it with a new one. I don't think that you can actually take it off. You could attempt to do it with undo, but I'm not sure that it would work, and I would be a little bit hesitant to try that personally because I really don't know if that would work. But you know, obviously could try if you wanted to. So in looking at it, it looks like this is going to be a perfect fit to my planner, the way the edges are lined up. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the wrap on the front cover because that's where I care more if it's perfect. And then if I don't, for some reason, make it all the way to the edge of the back cover, it doesn't matter because the back cover is always going to be in some sort of cover and I'm never really going to see it. I could also put like a strip of washi or something like that just to kind of finish off the edge if I needed to. When we lay this down, it is going to be too tall, and then the corners are not going to be curved. So we're going to have to do that with an X-Acto or a slice or detail scissors or something like that. So we will have to do that on camera together, and I will do my best to film this as best as I can. It's a little hard to kind of get my face close to it to line things up and then also be able to show you everything. The first thing I was doing was trying to figure out if I wanted to start it with this edge where it's not like a finished check, or if I wanted to start it with this edge right here where it's a little bit more of a finished check. But I actually think I like the unfinished edge here, so that's what we're going to do. And then I was trying to decide if I should line it up at the top to try to trim less, or if I should kind of try to center it. But I think I'm going to center it and then just trim both edges, because I'm not sure if I line it up at the top, if I would be able to truly line it up. And I don't want it to look crooked if the lines get off. I think if the lines get off, it will be less noticeable if I don't try to line up the straight line. I don't know if that makes sense. Hopefully that made sense. So the first thing that I'm doing is I'm just kind of peeling off just a little bit, and I'm going to kind of fold this like that. Just so that I have a little bit to work with. And then check and make sure I'm on camera. And then I'm just going to line it up at the edge very carefully. And I already messed up. Ooh. It is very sticky. This is one of those things I promised to do on camera, but I think I probably shouldn't have. It'd be a lot easier to do if I wasn't filming. It's kind of the same idea as laying down like full page jumbo stickers, or when I put overlay over a page in my planner, but like on a much larger scale. All right, so we have that started and it is right at the edge. I think I did a pretty good job of lining that up. I am actually going to go grab I do have this pencil board, but it's not as strong. I'm going to grab my Lauren Phelps Design pencil board because when I lay overlays down and like jumbo type stickers down, that's what I use to kind of slide and smooth. And so I think that that is going to be the best thing to use. So let me grab that real quick just so that we can use that to apply the rest of it. And I'll be right back. All right, so this is a Lauren Phelps Design pencil board. Sorry for the glare. I adore these. I have them in pretty much every size that she offers them in. One reason I like them is because it's a great pencil board to use when you're writing on Tomoe River paper, and if you have some stickers on the other side so that you don't hit like bumps when you're writing. I also love it because it's an automatic straight edge to draw lines in my planners. It's a great way to mark a page in your planner, but really the thing I use it for the most is, let me grab something to put under it so maybe you can see it a little bit better. But she has tab markings on here. So this is an A5 pencil board, and so this has tab markings to lay 12 months worth of tabs. And I use this as a guide when laying tabs all the time. I use the different size pencil boards that I have from her, and it works amazingly. Even if your tabs aren't that size, like the exact size of the markings, it allows you to see and kind of gauge where to lie your tabs down. So between starting my tabs always at the back of my planner and working my way forward, so starting in December and working my way to January, and using the pencil board, my tabs go down with a lot less stress than some people's. So all I'm doing is slowly just using this pencil board to push the vinyl off of the paper that it's attached to, going very slow so that I don't get as many air bubbles and I don't get ahead of myself, and I can go kind of consistently across the whole height of the book. I hope that makes sense. We're almost to the edge of the front of the book. So the front of my book is done, and I think it looks so pretty. So now we're going to flip my book over, and I'm going to kind of fold this up again. Am I on camera? Sorry. I'm going to kind of fold this up again so that I can pull it nice and taut. And then apply it to the spine, and I'm just using my fingers, or my thumb rather, to rub across the spine to make sure that it's affixed nicely. And then I'm going to use the pencil board to continue across the back the same way I did on the front. Now I'm sure other people have other methods, but I have tried washi cards, credit cards, bone folders, you name it, I have tried it, even rulers, and the pencil board works the best. I think because it's really thin and it's basically the same height as your page, or the same width, so you get like full coverage on it. So it doesn't have to be a Lauren Phelps pencil board, but I have found that it's my only pencil board that's basically stiff enough. Most of my other pencil boards, they're too soft, and it doesn't work as well. All right. So before trimming, that is the back. This is the spine. There's a little spot that's not like stuck, but I'm sure it will over time. Hey, baby. And that is the front. So as you can see there, we do have to trim some at the top and the bottom, and then a little bit on that edge. So that's what we're going to do next. And I really don't know the best way to do it. I had planned on using my like X-Acto from Olfa, but I don't know where it's at. Like, I lost it. And that's really the best thing to use, I think. Let's see. We'll start with, these are Cutter Bee scissors, so they are detailing scissors, like to cut edges, like to cut stickers, like if you're cutting like the white space off of stickers, they're amazing. Or if you put stickers or washi on your planner and it kind of goes over the edge of your planner, they're perfect for cutting that off because they're very sharp and they're also very small. So what I'm going to attempt to do, which would be easier if I wasn't on camera, is trim around that curve. And then I was thinking that I might be able to just like slide the scissors down it like that. It's not perfect, but it's pretty good. So we have the little piece I cut off. So that's the edge. I could still clean it up like a little bit more, but I think that's pretty good. And then once I put it in the cover, I don't think I'll notice that edge as much. Alternatively, I thought, let me grab real quick, that I could use my Fiskars trimmer that I use for sewing and crafts and things like that. But to do that, I will need something to put under this to kind of make it as even as possible. I can't talk while I'm doing this because it's really sharp and I have to be super precise. I'm sorry. But that actually works really well. So that is now my edge. I have a little bit that I need to trim off right there. I think the X-Acto would work really well too, but this works well because I can really just rub it along the edge and it just kind of slices off the extra. So I'm going to switch this way and do this side. You could definitely use, sorry, I can't talk. You could definitely use scissors if you didn't have this tool to use. Or you could use an X-Acto. But if you have one of these, I think this is the best way to do it. Okay, so now we have a nice clean edge, but I need to do this piece right here. Okay. So I am going to use the cutter bee scissors for the spine, just because there's no real way for me to get that Fiskars thing up that close. I'm trying to do this where you guys can see it, but I don't think that on this side I can get there. Do you guys ever have that problem, like one side, like one direction, you can do things better than another direction? I have that problem when I'm laying down stickers. Alright, spine's not perfect, but I can also fix it after I get this part done. Alright, I'm going to start here, I guess, on the side. Be prepared to have lots of teeny tiny pieces that are very sticky. Okay. I'm going to be editing this video and think, oh my gosh, this was a hot mess. Nobody could see anything. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. Nice strip. Alright, now this corner, alright, and then the last part, and then we'll check to make sure that I don't need to adjust the spine any. My boys are being loud, I apologize. Okay, so I just have like a teeny bit there and a teeny bit there that I need to clean up. So So let's see if I can. Okay. Alright, I'm just going to use these scissors to try to clean up just a little bit, but I don't think it's going to be perfect, but I am okay with that. Alright. Alright, there we have it. I think it looks really good. I am super happy. Look how pretty it looks with my tabs. And now if I decided that I wanted to put some sort of sticker on here, I can do that. Probably what I will do is find some sort of stickers, maybe seasonal or something, and I'll just attach them with washi to the front. That way I don't have to stick them permanently to this vinyl, and I can change them out whenever I want. But I'll do that later because it's my work planner and I don't really know what I want. But I am going to put it back in its jelly cover because hollow stars make me happy and I love this jelly cover. And I also want to see what it looks like with the jelly. Look at that. Oh, it's so perfect. All right, so when you're putting on jelly covers, if you get to like about the middle of your book like this and you flip it over so that it's still at the middle, then if you turn your cover backwards like this, it slides on that other cover, and then when you lay it down and close your book, it's like no struggle and you're not messing up your spine or anything like that. Look at that. I'm so much happier with this. Now granted, this was white to start with, so it probably seems kind of silly, but it did say Franklin Organizer up there and I didn't really like that, and I like the stripe behind the hollow stars. I think this looks phenomenal. I am so excited. Now I kind of wish I had bought 2 of the Weeks covers because I think this would be really cute on my Aristelle Weeks. So I may have to go and snag another one because the Aristelle Weeks planner is a 2-book Weeks planner. So I have 2 books. So I would want, I think, to do both of them. And I really like the neutrality of this because then I can put whatever I want on top of it. I don't know why I pulled this out because I didn't need to. These are just like page flags from Amazon. Oh, it looks so good. This is my project planner, which doesn't necessarily match, but I don't think it looks bad either. And this won't necessarily always be with this. I may actually move this into my reference binder, but for right now, because I've been working on getting it set up, like filling it out for the year, I wanted to put it there. I need to put this back over here. I am so excited. That looks awesome and it worked really well. Hopefully you guys thought it worked well too. And oh, I forgot my pencil board. And you guys found this video helpful. But that's my little share of the, or my second share, I guess, of the Planner Press Adhesive Vinyl Wraps for your planners and notebooks, and a little tutorial on how to apply them, my way of applying them, and kind of my tips and tricks. If you have any questions or comments, please don't hesitate to put them down below and I will definitely get back with you. Give me a thumbs up if you liked this unboxing and application of the Planner Press Vinyl Wraps. Make sure that you're subscribed so you don't miss future videos, and don't forget to just scribble.